Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again for our time together. It's Monday morning. Don't forget what we taught you yesterday. When you don't know what to do, keep your eyes on Him, because He will walk with you all this next week. As we look into 2 Chronicles today, there's so much incredible material on leadership. But I want to just highlight a point that Brother Avanzini made with us when he was with us a few weeks ago. He said, the problem with the church is the pastors. When the pastors go wrong, the church goes wrong, because people follow the pastor. As the pastor is, so are the people. The Old Testament says, as priests, so are people. I want to show you a passage here in 2 Chronicles chapter 21. Jehoram received a letter from Elijah the prophet, which said, "This is what the Lord, the God, your father David says. You have not walked in the ways of your father Jehoshaphat or of Asa, king of Judah, but you have walked in the ways of the kings of Israel, and you have led Judah and the people of Jerusalem to prostitute themselves, just as the house of Ahab has done." Now, I want you to look at this. Elijah looks at the king. This is after Israel has split into the 10 tribes and the 2 tribes. The king of Judah with the 2 tribes, they'd been living for God. The king of Israel, Jehoram, and his descendants, the 10 tribes, they'd built their own temple and were just totally apostate. Now I want you to notice, King Jehoram made a decision to not walk in the ways of righteous kings, but to look to the kings of Israel, the wicked kings, for an example of how to live. He looked for someone who would validate his desire for his lifestyle. And as he began to live that lifestyle, it did not just affect him. God said, "You have led Judah and the people of Jerusalem to prostitute themselves." I want to challenge you today. Never look for leaders outside who will give you the example to do your drunkenness, to do your sexual immorality, to do your homosexuality, to do your drugs. Don't look for Christian leaders someplace else and their lifestyle validates how you want to live. Look for righteous leaders. Look for righteous leaders. And then as you live a righteous life, the people that come under your leadership, your children, your friends, your cell group, your Bible study members, as they look at your life, you will not lead them into sin.